Welcome, everyone. I thought that since Adam's sister did such a wonderful job with the last video I covered by her brother, that I invited her back for this one. Enjoy.
Let's start the weekend by debunking the ISS.
You have not debunked it yet, dear brother. But please do give it your best shot, as the Americans say.
2 points of reference with our mate here. One is top and two just above it. Essentially the top being the anchor point where the harness is coming away, and of course just above it where the second arrow is pointing at some remnants of the harness itself, which I think they faded out, but at certain points we can see it giving the game away.
So you always say Adam. But what game would that be?
We'll watch the clip in normal speed, and then I'm going to zoom in and slow it down so we can see it in all its glory. So bear with me, pay particular attention obviously to those 2 points of reference, okay? Remember our mate here, he's coming down, of course, and you remember the 2 points of reference, okay? Normal speed.
It's nice and quiet as well.
Did you see it? Once more, normal speed, bear with me.
It's nice and quiet as well.
And now we'll go super slow-mo. Just to remind you, the 2 points of reference, and now super slow motion. Look at it, see it? And you'll see it on the other side now for briefly, see?
See what? Oh. Do you think that his ear and neck reflecting off the dark reflective surface behind him is the harness strap? Oh, Adam. Let me show you that it is not.
That much of a charade at this point in time. See if I can catch it off.
What you see is a reflection. See how it goes behind the strap or cord behind the netting. And then behind the white covering that is also behind the netting.
Look. And again.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Adam. You can clearly make out his blue shirt, the side of his face and his hair. You really need your eyes checked.
I think one of the skills that's really important to have as an astronaut is really good team skills. So sometimes you need to be a leader, and sometimes you need to be a follower, and you need to know which one you need to be at any given time. So in order to have a really solid team, someone usually needs to be leading that team, but not always. And all of the team members need to be sort of marching toward that same goal and supporting each other. So working on those team skills, which sometimes means taking good care of yourself as well as looking out for the whole team. Those are the kinds of things to work on. And there's lots of different environments when you're in school that you can do that. It's not just sports teams, but it's also project teams in school. So different classes will have group projects that you need to learn to work together to achieve the assignment together. So those are really good skills that you can be working on right now to prepare yourself for a job like this.
That was a clip from the video you cherry-picked from, showing the astronaut with his feet on the side and slightly bobbing around. And also, notice the other astronaut's hair is moving as she talks.
So all of us up here are trained in some basic emergency medical response. So for example, if someone were to get a severe allergic reaction, then we would know how to treat them immediately. And then if there were longer term care that's needed, we have a lot of capability up here, a lot of diagnostic capability, meaning we can talk and we can get ultrasound pictures and we can share them with the doctors on the ground to help understand what is going on with that person and what kind of treatment they might need. So we really do have a lot of capability both on board and via what we call telemedicine.
In that clip, the ball stayed spinning in place, with a wobble, for at least 27 seconds. It never slowed down nor did it fall.
That's a great question, Madison, about how we adjust to sleeping in microgravity. During the daytime, it's super fun to be able to climb around and reorient yourself and enjoy the environment from all different directions. But it is a little bit uncomfortable when you're trying to sleep at night because your body is so used to lying down. And so one of the things that I did when I first got here was I used bungee cords, which you see all around our environment, And I used the bungee cords to hold myself against the wall so I would kind of have that sensation of laying down. And now that I've been here for a couple of weeks, my body has gotten a little bit more used to it, and I feel quite comfortable floating while sleeping.
You will see here that, as she flips over, her necklace is floating about. And notice that there is a stuffed animal floating around in all directions as her body knocks it about.
Thank you so much for joining us aboard the International Space Station today. Thanks to everyone at Shine On for your interest in the space program. We hope you follow along our mission as we're here for the next 6 months.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the event. Thank you.
Something weird happened when they moved. Did you catch that, Adam? You can clearly see the red shirt of the female astronaut in the reflective surface and her doing a somersault. And, as the other astronaut floats away, you can clearly see a monitor in the reflective surface behind them. As he goes by it, he blocks its reflection.
ISS debunked via a harness failure. Terrible stuff, fella. Dear, oh dear.
Thank you for coming on again, Rachel.
Oh, my pleasure, QaMom. I can only hope that one day, Adam will see the deception he has been pulling on people, and change his ways.
You know, Rachel, more than a few flat earthers have come back to reality, so here's hoping.
Hope is eternal.
Would you like to do the sign-off for the video, Rachel?
Oh, I would love to. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.